Okay, systemise routine tasks to eliminate inefficiencies. I guess that goes without saying. Oh, well, probably not. But we do have these inefficiencies. We have ways that people do things that might take longer than the way, if we did it that way, it takes this amount of time. If we do it that way, it takes another amount of time. Systemise the routine says, understand what's the way to do it and make sure everybody's doing it that way. I remember the farming business. I only coached one farm, and it was an interesting experience, but it was a dairy farm. And we got a new person on, and this particular feed run was taking this person something like 8 hours. 8 hours. And I said, well, but one of the other people, they can do it in an hour and a half. And I thought, well, you know, and after about 3 weeks of paying the 8 hours to feed these cows in a certain way, I said, well, you know, how long should it take? Well, and they kept complaining. They just complained about it. Oh, I don't know what to do it. But it takes, you know, it's taking 8 hours. Female, sorry. But it was. A female, it's taking 8 hours to do this run. And I said, well, how would you do it? Oh, well, we do it this way and that way. Well, how long does that take? Hour and a half. Well, why don't you just do it that way? Oh, I told her. Well, I showed them to do it that way. I said, what did you do? You know, like 10%, you start a new job, you remember about 10% of it, forget the other 90%, so you've got to go back on it. So they've got some sort of a guideline to go. Or is that actually structured so that they know that? You think that they know that that's the right way, but clearly they don't. Because I've never seen an employee get up in the morning and say, what ways can I annoy my boss today by stuffing this thing up completely? They just don't do that. We think they do. You sort of think they do. You sort of get back to a mindset that they think, I'm sure they got up today and say, in what way can I actually, you know, massively upset the apple cart? They're doing, in most cases, what they think is actually right. They're just not doing it right but they think that is the right way. Honestly, they do. They think that's the right way. They're not out, it's not a conspiracy theory. They're not out to destroy your business. They're doing what they think to be the right thing. If it's not the right way to do it, understand what the process actually is and teach people how to do it properly. Okay? So the other thing about it is when you go through how to do stuff, what you find is, in the process of trying to write down how to do something properly, the right way, or the way you want it to done, you will find inefficiencies in the way you're doing it now. So you go through and go, okay, how do we do it now? Let's just write that down. And I will say, almost 90% of the cases you'll come to something and go, why do we do it like that? Now, if the answer is because this is the way we've always done it, interesting.